All right, let's bring in meteorologist Kristi Gordon with a look at our weather forecast. Had some beautiful days, Kristi, but still very cold out there.
Yes, quite chilly. And in fact, the long-range forecast has the potential of getting even colder, Sophie. But when you look at the mountains, that's great news for all skiers and snowboarders out there. Whether it's good news or bad news for drivers, well, we're still a little ways away. Let me tell you a little bit more about what I'm talking about. So, yes, Sophie said, beautiful day today. We've got a ridge of high pressure protecting most of central and southern BC. We've got 2 more days of this ridge of high pressure, so 2 more days of sunshine. However, for those of you across the north coast, particularly in the Stewart region, there is right now a winter storm watch in effect, and that's for the day tomorrow through Wednesday morning, where we're anticipating 25 to 35 centimeters of snow. And the reason for that is a jet stream's just targeting your region. But all of these areas protected. As we head towards our Thursday, though, that's when we're going to see a massive change, and a big change compared to what we've seen all sort of January long, but even into December, where a much cooler air mass is set to shift in. It's still a long-range forecast, so tune back in, but it gives you an idea of what we could be contending with. In the meantime, we're showing rainfall for the weekend, but potential snowfall into next week, and a big drop in temperature expected for those of you in the interior regions. Here's a look, though. We are going to see a few showers for the North Coast region. Again, snowfall for Stewart. And for these areas, we're dealing with quite a bit of valley cloud, and we're anticipating that again tomorrow. So Kelowna, Kamloops, if you're lower down, it'll be tough to see that sunshine. Head higher up to see the sunny skies. And for our region, we may see some fog in the morning, Sophie, but otherwise 2 days of sunshine before rain shifts in late in the day on Thursday for a big change in the weather pattern that we've seen over the last little while.
All right, thanks, Kristi. All right, let's bring in meteorologist Kristi Gordon now with a look at our weather forecast, which is apparently going to get even colder, Kristi.
Yeah, so that's next week. It heads up to everyone. Potential for snow, but it's still days away, so we'll refine that. But in the meantime, yeah, absolutely, we've got a big change on the way. But over the weekend, we had fantastic blue sky and cold conditions across the region, and it meant for a number of photos like this. These are frost flowers, and they happen in ponds or lakes where you get ice covered and then water down below, and these beautiful flowers or sort of ice crystals, maybe even snowflake-looking flowers are created. So thank you so much to Jamie for sharing that photo with us. And we had a beautiful set of hoarfrost in the Newtsford area just outside of Kamloops. Thank you to Valerie for that one. And this is a different kind of frost. This is rime. Rime is produced in freezing fog, whereas hoarfrost is produced in clear skies. So thanks to Janine Linning in Port Alberni for that one. And another really cool one, pancake ice. When you get ice on a river and it sort of has some turbidity on it, and you can sometimes get, if the ice breaks up, these circles that form because as it continues to turn on itself, it sort of cuts off the outer edges of these bits of ice. So super cool. I love pancake ice. So thank you to everyone. All right. So right now we've got this beautiful ridge of high pressure. It's going to last for 2 more days. We are anticipating a change by Thursday for coastal regions, and unsettled weather with the potential for much cooler air mass shifting in late next or into next week. So late weekend into next week. Yes, there's potential for snow. Days away still, so tune back in. In the meantime, tomorrow, we're anticipating rainfall for the North Coast, flurries for the North Coast inland sections like Terrace. These areas will see quite a bit of cloud cover, and it's because of valley cloud that's developed. So the sun will be higher up in the interior. We will see a little bit of fog in the morning, sunny skies in the afternoon. That's 2 days worth, and before we start to see a change late Thursday, which means rainfall for our region. And yes, the potential for snow next week. All right, tonight's central windows. Tonight's weather window is coming to you from Boundary. Suzanne Hankel sharing this great frosty morning shot. All right, back to you two.
All right, thanks, Kristi. We meant St. Louis.
Yeah.
We had football on the brain. It's okay.
It's not the first time that's happened to me, by the way, either. But
or
yeah.
Me.
I didn't hear what you said. What did you say?
I mentioned that the Canucks were playing Buffalo, but you know, Buffalo played yesterday's.
Yeah.
In a different sport entirely, yes.
I know. But Buffalo is a team in the NHL as well.
Yes, it is.
So there is a reason you might have done that.
What's the next innovation?
No kidding.
And when's it coming? How quickly?
All right, Kristi, we'll have lots of opportunity over the next few days to see more frost pictures, I'm sure.
Yeah, so 2 more days. Get out there to snap your photos, take video and send it to us. And then Thursday is when we're going to start to see a change. It means rainfall initially with the potential for some snow as we head into the weekend or into next week. That's sort of still to be determined, but we'll get more details on it throughout the week.
Sounds good.
I like it.
Glad to know I got at least 2 days out of the car wash I got yesterday. That's a good thing. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great night.